My name is Patricia Salcedo, and you're watching Bad MatchupTV. I was actually on my way home from work one day when it was late at night and I had needed to stop for gas. I didn't pump, and when I was pumping, since it was late, no one was around me, some guy pulled up to me, pulled out a knife and said, "Give me your money." I didn't have money. I told him I have cards. He's like, "That's not good enough, get in my car." And I was helpless. I didn't know what to do. So at that moment, it was like flight or fight. And some homeless guy, I think, got sent in between us and said, "Just go home, like get out." And like they were scuffling, and I left. And I'm like really ashamed about it because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't like that feeling of helplessness. And I'm old enough to be able to do all these recreational activities, so I have the funds. So I started taking some self-defense classes. I didn't like them. It's just pretty much yell and run away. That's all it really is. And I'm like, I wanted more. At first it was a self-defense, like I told you, then it became fun. And then we started, he asked me once, "Do you want to fight?" And I said, "Nah, I'm okay." Then he asked me again, "Are you sure you don't want to fight?" I'm like, "Okay, we'll try it." So we tried it, and I liked it. And I'm just like, "I'll do another one." "Okay, I'll do another one." "Okay, let's do 5 more." So it just kept adding up. My last fight was for the MTO in Arizona. That tournament, it went pretty decently well. The last fight I'm not too proud of because I wasn't in the right mind state. It wasn't so much the fact that I lost, but it's just I wasn't really in it. I was distracted. I go to school. I go to Cal State Long Beach full-time. I'm studying to be an elementary school teacher. And I work part-time. And yeah, those are usually like the 2 things that are keeping me busy. I don't really have time for much else. I've always wanted to fight since I was a kid. My brother, he was in wrestling, and he would use me as his little punching bag, you know, practice on me. And I actually liked it, and I said, "Hey, can I fight?" And Mom was like, "No, you're a girl, you can't fight. You can dance, you can, do all that stuff." And I didn't like it. I tried it, just to make my mom happy. And so she didn't agree with me fighting when I got into it. She's like, "Okay, you're just training." And I said, "Oh, I'm gonna do a fight." She's like, "Okay, just one." And she saw, and she's like, "Oh, like, you're kind of badass, so all right, it's fine, you can keep going." So then after that, I guess it just took that one fight for her to see, I'm not as fragile. October 4th at IFS in Anaheim. This would be my 10th fight. That we don't get down and dirty. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. "Oh, it's a girls' fight. Oh, they're just gonna take out their nails." Like, no. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I've seen a lot of the girls fight. They tend to be a little bit more technical than the men. The men, they just get up and right, like brawl. They like to brawl, get really like aggressive, all power. And I feel girls are a little bit smarter about that. Like, they'll use power. It's definitely there. It's just they work more around like technique to get around.
Hey, get